Good evening, and thank you for tuning in to Sacred Rose Tarot 1111. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to help grow the channel. Also, please remember that not all messages are going to resonate, so leave what doesn't. Take what does resonate, leave anything that doesn't. And today we have a message of love and peace coming to us from Mother Mary. It says here, let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. This is an interesting card. I'll start with that. We're going to read it in a second. It comes to us from the Keepers of the Light Oracle by Kyle Gray. And as most of you are familiar, if you're new to the channel, when I start a reading, I ask what archangel, god, goddess, deity, or ascended master wishes to bring in a message and oversee the message to the viewer for the best and highest good of the viewer. So this card has never come out. I've never drawn the Mother Mary card. First of all, I do love the card itself. I find a lot of, the blues, the pink roses, it's all very pretty. It's got some sacred geometry, it looks like, back here around her head. And I'm particularly drawn to the part where it says mother healing is possible at this time. And the reason for that is that's a fairly new concept for me personally. Perhaps you all have heard of it before. I've always heard of inner child healing, doing the work, that kind of stuff. But the mother healing is a fairly new concept. I've only heard of that probably, I would say, maybe in the last 8 months or so, in less than a year, basically. It's that new, that concept to me. And I wasn't aware that many, if not all of us, can have what they call a mother wound to some degree, whether that's from abandonment, neglect, disappointment, whatever, right? It could be a myriad of things. But we are not only able to go and do meditation and all of those things to help heal our inner child, but if we do have and can relate to having a mother wound of some kind, we can also get healing and guidance on that. And just sort of on a tangent, I've also heard of inner teen healing too. So if, I think I've talked about it in one of the videos previously, so I would encourage you to check that out if that's something you might be interested in. Inner teen healing, inner child healing, healing the mother wound, those kind of things. So it's definitely helpful on your journey if that's something that resonates with you. All right, so let's see what this card says to us today. Let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time with Mother Mary, and she's bringing us a message of love and peace. Mary, the mother of Jesus, is one of the best-loved saints, masters, and guides of the world. Although she has had a huge part to play in the Catholic faith, she can bring faith, peace, and love to anyone who calls on her. She is the saint of the people. She works directly with the angels of peace to bring healing to the world, particularly where there is conflict, and is dedicated to supporting children and mothers. She is the spiritual embodiment of unconditional love and acceptance. That's beautiful. The extended message says, it is time to let go of conflict or the need to be right. The more you fight for the point you want to prove, the unhappier you will be. Pointing out the mistakes or mishaps of others just blocks the road to love in your own life. And this is very true. I can testify to that, unfortunately. So it says here, Mary, the divine mother of acceptance, is with you now, encouraging you to forgive. Forgiveness is not about letting anyone get away with their bad choices. Please keep that in mind. That's very true also. But it is about choosing to create your own happiness. When we forgive other people, a lot of times it's not just about forgiving them and offering that forgiveness to them. It's really for us, so that we don't carry it around, any kind of burdens or baggage or anything like that. We let it go. Mother Mary also brings healing to you and your mother. If you miss her, are out of contact with her, or have an old trauma that needs healing, know that Mary's miraculous light is here now to wash away the darkness. That's really beautiful. It's a very pretty message, that she's here for children and mothers and can heal us and help, with that process. That's a really beautiful message. I like that a lot. All right, so what do you have here? Our first oracle card is card number 18, Spirals of Manifestation. This is an interesting card. Okay. And 8 plus 1 is 9, so that's fulfillment. So spirals of manifestation, like maybe fulfillment of manifestation. Let's see what this card has to say. All right, and this one comes to us from Sacred Rebels Oracle by Alana Fairchild. And I will just give you kind of a heads up. These ones are a little bit wordy, so I'll try to read it as quickly as possible. The creative, rebellious path of love moves in spirals. It is not linear. Sometimes our mind decides that the way forward is to take clear steps from one point to the next logical point. However, there is a genius within that can guide us on an alternative route. If there is an unnecessary pothole or delay in the typical linear path of progression, and the curved loop in the path will be quicker, more fun, and more beautiful, then why not allow yourself to be guided to that path? This can happen through trust and wisdom rather than rigid adherence to what on the surface appears to be logical progression. You are in the midst of a spiral of manifestation. Something is coming into being, even if you think it is further away than ever before. How amazing it will seem when what you have been dreaming of falls into place. Suddenly, what you have been thinking of creating will plonk into your reality, seemingly out of nowhere, because it was just around the bend, just out of view on the spiral of manifestation, and you could not see it coming. In truth, it was coming to you all along. That's exciting. Okay. So this oracle has a message for you. Sometimes when we feel the furthest away from what we want, we are actually closer than ever before. Just one turn on the spiral loop of creation can see your manifestation taking root in the world. You must hold true to your faith and keep working on your progress. I had to flip the page here. Bear with me one moment. It says, we got to get on the right page. All right. It says, forget about believing it when you are seeing it. Okay, like the seeing is believing is seeing. Any old soul or young soul can do that. You are a bigger, braver, more ancient soul. You have enough chutzpah, not sure if I said that right, to believe it so that you can see it sooner, bigger, and brighter. Do not give in to those who tell you it should have happened already or that you have failed. They are just suffering from a lack of patience and understanding, as well as an arrogant assumption that their notion of timing is somehow superior to the greater divine timing at play in life. Boom! Woo! I like that. Be in goodwill with yourself and the universe. All is unfolding perfectly, whether you feel it right now or not. This oracle also brings a message to you about the perfect synchronicities that are taking place in your life. You may have started to notice this already. So multiple synchronicities, it sounds like. When we live from the heart, honor our creative center, and choose unlikely but lovingly rebellious ways to be in the world, we will begin to notice synchronicity every day. It is as though the universe is speaking to us intimately on all matters, which of course it is. This oracle reminds you that there is no point rushing to the bus stop. If you are way too early, you are just wasting your time. Better to live your life at a more appropriate pace and get there at the right time. You don't need the anxiety that comes from rushing towards your destiny. Try not to worry quite so much about the future. You will attract what you want and need so much more enjoyably if you relax and deal with the here and now. Remember, too, that your life path is unfolding in harmony with the paths of others. You will meet with each other for the greatest benefit when you trust in the flow of the one great creative spiral upon which this galaxy spins. Everything is ultimately in harmony with everything else to fulfill the great big creative intent of the supreme creative force of love. You are included in that. Lucky. I've also heard it said, whatever is for you will not pass you. So that just can encourage us that we don't always have to be rushing and going as fast as and wishing things would move quickly. It's all happening in divine timing, in the right timing. It says here, healing process. You can say, spirals of creation, spirals of light. You bring my manifestation to life. I trust in your wisdom and in your grace. Help me be wise and keep the faith. And repeat it as often as needed. So like anytime you're thinking about it, it comes to mind, that's probably a cue to repeat that. Okay? So that's exciting. Something good is coming. Yay. I like good things. I think we can all get excited about that. All right, so what do we have here? We have don't hate, meditate. Thank you, angels, for guiding me to love through meditation. Oh, and she's so pretty. She's got these like really pretty big pink wings. That's nice. Okay. She seems so happy and calm, centered. All right, let's see. This one comes to us from the Kyle Gray Angel Prayers Oracle card book, Oracle Cards Guidebook. I haven't pulled this one before. And in fact, I don't know that I've ever pulled it. So I'm going to read this one just so we don't miss out on any good tidbits of information here. All right. The general meaning: anytime you feel overwhelmed by anger or frustration, close your eyes and connect with the angels around you. They are a great part of your life, and they want you to remove the feelings that aren't serving you so that you can have a deeper and richer connection with them. Meditate and connect with heaven to extend your awareness so you can become more aware of who surrounds you on an energetic level. Oh, okay. The expanded interpretation says, you're really independent as a soul, and it's wonderful how self-sufficient you are. But the angels are encouraging you to spend some time meditating and welcoming their help and the help of God so that you can be a co-creator of your world in their light and that of your creator. Anytime you find yourself about to use the H word, close your eyes for a few moments and focus on something that makes you feel safe, free, and blessed. Something you love. Aw, okay. It's a good message, right? Somebody cuts you off on the freeway, try not to cuss them out. Try not to use the H word or some other choice words. Try to focus on peace and not letting moments that are just really just a blip in time affect our peace and our inner being and sort of, get us off our pivot, so to speak. So don't hate, meditate. Okay. This makes sense. We have the Messages of Cosmic Oracle cards. It says here, guilt is a normal feeling. Just breathe in and let it go. Guilt is a normal feeling, okay? That's for everybody. That's not just for people with blue eyes or brown eyes or people that live in Austin or live in New York City or wherever, okay? Guilt is a normal feeling for everybody. So just breathe in and let it go. And that is interesting that it's right here next to the meditate card. So meditation is going to help in a lot of ways, not just if you're ever angry or you find yourself in a situation, maybe you got frustrated or whatnot. Especially if you're doing any kind of healing a mother wound type situation, any inner child work, any of that stuff where you maybe have to relive some old wounds, relive some sort of old traumas or disappointments or whatever it is, okay? So breathe and meditate. We can turn this one over. I don't know why I flipped it back over. All right, and what do we have here? It says, you must forgive if you want to be free. Do it for yourself. And that's interesting too, because the Mother Mary card was saying there was a reminder in there about, it's not always about the other person. We're not forgiving somebody's bad decision or bad behavior. And we're not justifying it or minimizing anybody's feelings about a situation. Not at all. Forgiveness is about yourself, not carrying around baggage and hate and sort of like anger feelings or any of that, resentment. It's really for us internally so that we don't carry that around with us. Interesting. All right, well, let's see where this continues to go. The next card out is from the Inner Child Oracle Guidebook. Let me get that real quick so you can see the book cover by Amanda Lynn Aisling. And if you ever wonder why I do this and show y'all, where the cards come from, not only is it to give credit to the author and the artist and all of that stuff and the designer, but also if you're ever interested in maybe getting your own deck or looking at your own cards, you can certainly do that. Let's see if you feel called to that or drawn to that. I love the artistry on these. This is a new deck. I love it. It's very pretty. And this card, it looks like, is there somebody up there? Kind of looks like, it almost looks like somebody's up here and somebody's down here. Huh. And these very pretty wings and a big eye. There's a big moon inside the eye. May have something to do with intuition, lunar cycles. Let's see. It says card number 3, be present, find clarity in the moment. All right. let's see what card number 3 is about. And remember we said this one, 18, 1 plus 8 is 9. This card is 3. 3 is a multiple of 9. Be present. And we had the forgiveness card, this breathe in, let it go, letting go of any kind of guilt. It's normal. The don't hate, meditate. This is interesting. Let's see what it has to talk about being present. The only time we possess is the time we are presently in. While it is prudent to plan for the future and wise to remember the past, the present is where our life truly resides. If we outsource our happiness to future plans or past memories, then we lose the gift of the present day. In the end, our life will amount to the collection of our many small moments, the moments of the everyday. If you have pulled this card, then it may be time to focus on what is in front of you now. There's an awareness exercise that says you can do here. Bring your awareness to your body and your surroundings. Try not to let your mind drift toward future tasks or past memories. It sounds like meditation if you ask me. Let's keep going. Let everything fall away and just be. Notice where you are and how you feel, and focus on the details of this present moment as an artist would. Look at the light, shapes, shadows, colors, and textures of what is before you. Once you have connected with the present, take time to ask yourself if there's anything that needs to come forward now. You can also, we got another page here. You can also just rest in the space, enjoying the beauty of your present moment. All right, cool. Very nice. So, and I know if you've been watching my channel for a little while, you've heard me say it before. The past is already gone. Future has yet to happen. So really, in all reality, right now, this moment is all we have. The present is all we have. So this could be talking about whatever's going on here, this sort of healing work, or this love and peace that Mother Mary wants to provide, and the angels want to surround you, and they want you to ask them for help and everything. This could be saying that it's like a now, like this is the moment. Find clarity in the moment. The time is now, sort of thing. I'm getting sort of like this, forgive the past. Don't feel any guilt if there was any kind of like strain on a relationship, anything like that. Meditate on it. Good things are coming to you, right? And part of those good things could be the reunification of a relationship. Mother-daughter. Maybe you haven't talked to your mom in a while, or perhaps your mom has passed over and your loved ones have transitioned, and you can still speak with them and pray with them, and the angels, of course, can help you with that. Let's see. We have, you're too amazing to follow everyone else. Forge your own path. Okay. So you are a unique individual, capable of great things is what I'm getting from this. So don't allow anything from the past, any sort of baggage, arguments, disconnections, whatever, bog you down. Don't let any of that sort of limit you in any way, because you're pretty darn amazing, it says here. You're kind of a one in a million, one of a kind. All right. And our final card here says energy and auras. Card number 21. 2 plus 1 is 3. We've got 3 and 3. 9 is 333. Perhaps you're seeing angel number 333. And this did say you're going to see a lot of synchronicities. Okay, let's see. This is a really pretty card. I like that big owl. That's awesome. Energy and auras. Keep your thoughts and energy positive. How you think affects your energy and your aura. That is very interesting, especially because this one was talking about who you let in your energy. So be mindful of that. Okay. And this is also from a new deck called Gold Ink, and that's by Sue Hilder. This card says, when you interact with other people, their energy mixes with your energy, and you take on each other's energy to a certain extent. So if we are in a happy, excited mood, we can influence others around us to be happy and excited. The same goes for if we are in a bad mood. If you're working with angels, you take on some of their energy. For instance, if you're working with Archangel Michael, you would take on more. Let's see, we got to turn the page again. What does this say? You would take on more blue light around you. Each archangel has particular colors associated with them. Your aura is an invisible picture of your energy vibration surrounding your body. Some people can actually see the energy of auras around people. You will be able to see a multitude of colors, and it is in constant movement and interaction with your surroundings and other people's auras. We unconsciously read people's auras when we are near them. The various colors in our aura have different meanings. White, rare, and indicates a calm, well-balanced personality. Gray denotes a skeptical outlook. Brown indicates selfishness and insecurity. Black can show a dark energy. Let's see, it says here, red, highly passionate person. Pink, a very loving person. Orange, very creative person. Yellow, high energy and optimistic person. Green, a nature lover. Well-grounded, maybe prone to jealousy. Okay. Blue, emotionally sensitive. Teal, empathic and sensitive, not liking change. Indigo, a wise person. Violet, seeking connection on a spiritual level. All right. Interesting. All right. So I'm definitely getting, guard your energy, be mindful of your energy. Meditation can not only help you in any sort of situation where maybe your emotions get a little bit dysregulated, but it can also help you to keep your energy clear and free of any kind of negative or toxic energies that may kind of seep in sometimes through different interactions with various people. Because like this card was saying, at some level, there's like this sort of energy dance happening when we're around other people. So we don't want to get any sort of negative vibes, negative energy, bad energy, anything like that. We want to keep our sight set on things above. We want to have good, positive thoughts, and we want to be in the present. We also want to meditate to clear out any negative or old programming, any of that kind of stuff. We've got good things on the way to us. This is great. I love that there's talk of healing the mother wound, and that is available and ready for you now if you receive it. So I hope this message brought some clarity, offered some guidance. I do hope that it resonated. If it does, great. Remember that not everything's going to resonate. So if it resonates, take it. If it doesn't resonate, leave it behind for somebody else. Also, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to help grow the channel. It is very much appreciated. Thank you. Love and light. Take care.